real issues, real talk.
You have got to get up pretty early to go do something. We are the Alternative Dig Talk. With our mobile studios, we are redefining TV presentation just as technology is setting the pace. We are blending our approach with fresh, perspectively designed breakfast show, The Mighty Drive, informative and entertainment show, exclusive and live interviews.
We President Museveni wadde juzi namulaba apima akawunga kilo 2 tasobola kalya nini bwaba alya kilo 5 oyannema okuliisa eggwanga ne bwe limundekera.
Njagala kwebaza the Alternative Dig Talk etuwadde kano ka Mighty Drive era n'abatuwuliriza bonna abali ku mikutu njagala basaba mugendo maaso n'okuwuliriza.
All given to you just a click away on your phone, tablet, laptop and smart TVs as we are streaming live on our social media platforms, on the road and on the go. We are the Alternative Dig Talk.
The world is at a critical moment of providing innovative alternatives as a means to create change.
As such, we have created a not-for-profit alternative mobile digital platform as a way to promote space for freedom of speech and expression to the unheard voices.
We know you believe in the cause and you can further it more by contributing to its sustainability in forms of internet data, fuel, and any other support you deem relevant.
Please support us with your contribution to Equity Bank account number 103-5201-607252 under the name Alternative Digital, or our mobile money numbers 0702 900076 or 0783 047785. Alternative Digital, real issues, real talk.
The Alternative Dig Talk, real issues, real talk.
Edakika emu eyakayita ku ssaawa emu mbaniriza ku program The Mighty Drive. Amanya gangenze Edgar, Mathew, Karuhanga okubanga nkuweereza olunaku olwaleero ennaku z'omwezi 3 omwezi gwa kusatu omwaka 2020. We are at the end of the month, so I know most of you must be probably smiling or are yet to smile because you know something is going to be coming your way, or on your bank account, or on your mobile money, or in your hands. Of course, every financial month we gugwako abasinga okuba abantu basasulibwa ne bafuna akasimbi kaabwe. Baniza ku Mighty Drive kwa manyire buli wamu we tutambulira tugenda kubeera n'omwami Nyeko Derrick ono yakona oba member of parliament owa Makindye East constituency wano wenyini we tuli kusaidiza ebbunga Kawuku. Is a very humble gentleman right there, because some surprised me today morning. It's not every day hosting our delegates like these ones, but tosanga delegate asobola okujja naggulawo gate yenyina abagulira ye ng'omuntu tatumye muntu mulala si mutabani si anybody, but it's the honorable himself yazena atugulyawo today as we were entering. It is one lesson I've learned myself that sometimes no obera nebitibwa nga Kyagulanyi watera okubiyita naye nga olumu wali emitu ebiraga the real true etiquette or the real true character of an individual. Humility is one of those. So that was a plus for him before I even have him on set. So it is something that I would like all of us to learn from, that if we are in the ladies and gentlemen, muzikirize tugendeko mangu mawulire agabadde gatambula gye mutabadde mu Uganda. Natwaddewo n'amawulire mangi. The road for speakership kakyali tight, tukyalaba a lot of drama, a lot of experience. Kadaga abadde atambulanga nga meetinga ba members okuva mu different regions. Waliwo yagendako eteeso n'ameetinga b'eteeso Hotel Africana, aba western nabo yaba meetings, aba northern part nabo yaba meetings. Kwegamba ekintu kukidde ddala kiri boiled up buli kimu kwasi speakership bagenda kuba balonda nga bamaze legislature ngemaze okulayira. So wetwogereranga Rebecca Kadaga ye speaker of parliament abadde meeting different members of parliament from different regions nga anoonya akalulu akanamutwala mu ntebe for the third term in a row. Naye nga jjukira bingi ebikyagenda maaso ne Olanya bonna bakyakubaganya. Tulyambwayo ne ba members of parliament aba opposition parties aba supporting Kadaga nabala bali kusaidia Olanya. I don't really want to assert some things naye tugenda kwa tuzo mu side kikuba ye wa National Unity Platform. Of course he's one of the opposition candidates. Atabe yagenda bagenda supporting ani who are they in terms of speakership naye nga nabagamba bali basatu bali bana by the way kuliko Richard Sibamala wa DP yesimbyewo kubwa speaker, kuliko mwami okuva mu NRM Jacob Olanya deputy speaker of parliament, tuinamu ne Rebecca Kadaga ono ye speaker of parliament, ne Semujunganda Ibrahim omwogezi wa FDC ate is also a member of parliament, well versed and well experienced in terms of leadership. He has done it all to so agamba mbuno atachikoze. He's on a state where you can call him a minister at that point because he has many credentials that some ministers lack. Nayenga tuvudde kawo olubana Uganda bana abattibwa mu South Sudan ndoza week eno ngetandika on Monday era ab'enganda zaabwe bakyalinze ku border elegu bagamba bantu baabwe emirambo gyabwe netebannagifuna kyannaku nnyo. Bagamba bano bakuba amasasi mu bulumbaganyi obwabo abalwanisa gavumenti ya South Sudan, the legitimate government, battibwa abannayuganda bana. Ekyo kyannaku nnyo eri famire zaabwe. We hope that their souls may rest in eternal peace. Lunaku lweggulo twalabye drone ngeno yennyini gye tulimu nga abantu bakutte bagiteekako omuliro. Abantu bakoye drones, omanyi drones zino zibadde zateekebwako zibwa mu safe houses na zesinga okubanga zikalinga operations like this one. So olunaku lweggulo bannayuganda bakutte ne bateeka ne bazza amateeka mu ngalo zaabwe ne bayokya drone emu ku drone. Tetukakasa oba drone yadde ya gavumenti oba ki naye nga drone yo bajokyeza. It is sad indeed. Now we don't have to reach a state of anarchy like this one nga osobola okwata no setting ablaze emotoka just like that. Waliwo ekintu kye twetaaga okubanga waliwo ebintu byo dialogue tule mugere tusanga motoka yoli drone no malagajo kati in case tekola mirimu ejo kuba not every drone is abducting people. So wadde tumanyi nti no bannayuganda bangi ade babuliwawo mu zi drone, it does not give you the mandate of setting a drone ablaze just like that. Nga tugenzeko mbyemizanyo Mike Mutebi ya sacking okuva ku KCCA. Mike Mutebi akoze bingi ku Kampala City Council Authority team eyo bamukutte ku nko na after nga bawangulidde ebikopo bya Premier League, UPL bisatu, aina Uganda Cup, aina Sekafa, Kagame Cup. Siba na Uganda banja abajirina musajja akikoze. He has made it all in terms of sport and in terms of football at KCCA. Mpulira nti no waliwo agabungeesibwa nti omulimu guno gwa Uganda Cranes bayinza ogumwa naye. I would be one of the people who would support this decision 100% because we've seen that Mike Mutebi is a person who nurtures talent. Anachayinze talent nyingi kuva wansi atolaba ku under 18 ya KCCA zenga graduating saba Alan Okello abavubuka bangi abazenga bagenda ku main team. He knows how to nurture football from scratch, and I think that is what we need as a country twetaaga omuntu agenda okusitula talenti z'abavubuka nga azijja wansi si kumala gabuukira abuukiza bintu so mu ngeri eyo yennyini nga tukyayogera ku emizannyo Uganda yakubibwa ttiimu eya Malawi ne batulemesa okugenda mu AFCON tuwadde twagufudde mugano nti no buli mwaka tunaagendanga okuva 2017 ojjukira Farouk Miyawe yakuba winning goal eyaza Uganda mu AFCON okumala emyaka ndoza gyali 38 nga tetugendayo so we twogereranga twagendayo 2017 ne tuddayo 2019 naye unfortunately 2021 tetusobodde kubanga tuddayo it is something that is really not good but na Uganda bangi abali disappointed bagamba badde basuubira kingi nnyo okuva mu timu ya Uganda Cranes because the team gyadde bakwate ya Malawi they just needed a point away they just needed to draw their game naye twalabanga babazanya mind games ne basooka bagamba mbuno omwami Tadeo Lwanga abadde mpagirwaga mu timu ya Uganda Cranes eno yeba mugamba mbuna abadde tali eligible mbwa ina COVID-19 mawulire Malawi gatwegagambira omusajja onti yazanya mpira nenga yava wano nga amtestingiza COVID-19 ngali negative so olumbazanya mind games Uganda nayo kiba kiswaza okubanga tetwategeera kino nga kinaatera okutuukawo naye nga tunaatera omaliriza PLE atandise olunaku lweggulo abayizi ba P7 batandise olunaku lweggulo ebibuuzo byabwe ebyakamalirizo era olunaku lwaleero bagenda kuba babifundikira byonna njoza jo batandise no I think science and mathematics leero bajja kuba bakola maybe social studies ne English to wishing a luck in their forthcoming examinations. It's not something easy to finish those 7 years in primary school. So, nga alternative media and the Mighty Drive at large to 1 or 2 wishing success in their forthcoming examinations. Ina chikamwenda izakaita ku sawa mu program echali the Mighty Drive twabaga between Honorable Nyeko Derrick ye MP elect wa Makindye East constituency. Nga maliriza olwa mawuli agabadde gabungesibwa nti Museveni yamitinze kada olunaku lweggulo ne olanya n'abamu ku members ba SEC Central Executive Committee ye board governing ekibiina ekyo kya NRM baba meetings nga bagala ba finding a resolution in terms of the speakership kiki ebintu bya speaker ani go bagenda okusekendinga naye nga mu bino ebintu bingi amawuli bigambo bingi ebya liftingidwa byavuddeyo in terms of discussions ne bagamba mu fono opondo we bagamba tetunakakasa credible information but ensonda yaffe ey'okukisenge mu State House yatugambye mbuno omukyala Rebecca Kadaga agamba bangi abadde bamulemesa omuli Nankabirwa omuli Ofono Opondo bamulemesa nga tebagala akomewo ku bwa speaker naye ne President Museveni yayogedde ku nsonga eno ya Rebecca Kadaga gyagenda agamba mbuno yeka eyamuleetera okuwangula okukomawo ogilimiti okugijjawo okusobola okwesimbawo to be eligible to be voted for power in terms of presidency naye yagambye mbuno ne Kadaga ne watali baddewo mbu yaligenze nakola referendum because he knows NRM has numbers in parliament yalikoze referendum nakkirizibwa okujjawo ebisanja oba okujjawo age limit so yagamba Kadaga aleme kwesudia ngafa abavuka etero okugamba nti ye yaleetera Museveni okubanga akomyewo in terms of speakership kubanga agenda kubanga speaker wa Ugandan Parliament ya 10 na gumu ndoza gega mauli abadde abali mu kwekalakasa ba lecturers aba government institutions twala baba mubzi mwalimu n'abacambogo bali bekalakasa nga bagamba akasente tebasasula kalungi atajukira omwaka ogwedde guli president ya directing anagamba batandika okuba sente ndoza professor afuna millions nga 15 ne bali tebanafuna resolutions zino so boba lecturers bakkiriza ne baddayo mu kusomesa simanyi bafunye kyeka meeting ne president n'abasuubiza kasimbi akanawerako naye bakkiriza okubanga baddamu okusomesa abaana b'eggwanga aba universities ekyo kirungi nnyo sometimes you need a service before self olumu akasente naye kaba tekagenda kujanga okeetaga wadde kaba kajja naye oluusi akatono kofuna kosobola okukakozesa okubanga ofulfilling your purpose as a lecturer of a university eddakiika ziri 12 ezakayita ku ssaawa mu program ekyali the Mighty Drive Nyagange Edgar Mathew Karuhanga for a short commercial break. When we come back, we're going to be having the Member of Parliament for Makindye East constituency elect Mr. Nyeko Derrick right here no muchala Omumbejja Lilian Luwedde nga wetunyumyamu naye nga atuwa ku nsonga za looza eggwanga linagenda litya NUP lyetya boba plannings ekikuwa kuwa speaker Lord Speaker wa Parliament bichibe bag planning abali mabega wase mujunganda oba bali mabega wa Rebecca Kadaga ate batubuulire na byonna bimukwatako Honorable Nyeko Derrick avudde wa jenvudde wa somedde by the way aba NUP banji be bagamba mbu tebasoma ye agenda kutunnyonnyola ebyaddala yasoma oba tuli mu comedy program echali the Mighty Drive kudakika 12 ezakayita ku sawe. Let's go for a short commercial break. When we come back, we're going to be having the Member of Parliament elect for Makindye East constituency, Mr. Nyeko Derrick. My name is Edgar Mathew Karuhanga. Let's go for a short commercial break. Good morning.
Alternative Dig Talk. Real issues, real talk.
You have got to get up pretty early to go do something. We are the Alternative Dig Talk. With our mobile studios, we are redefining TV presentation just as technology is setting the pace. We are blending our approach with fresh, perspectively designed breakfast show, The Mighty Drive, informative and entertainment show, exclusive and live interviews.
President Museveni wadde juzi namulaba apima akawunga kilo 2 tasobola kalya nini bwaba alya kilo 5 oyannema okuliisa eggwanga ne bwe limundekera.
Njagala kwebaza the Alternative Dig Talk etuwadde kano ka Mighty Drive era n'abatuwuliriza bonna abali ku mikutu njagala basaba mugende mu maaso n'okuwuliriza.
All given to you just a click away on your phone, tablet, laptop, and smart TVs. As we are streaming live on our social media platforms, on the road and on the go. We are the Alternative Dig Talk.
The world is at a critical moment of providing innovative alternatives as a means to create change.
As such, we have created a not-for-profit alternative mobile digital platform as a way to promote space for freedom of speech and expression to the unheard voices.
We know you believe in the cause and you can further it more by contributing to its sustainability in forms of internet data, fuel, and any other support you deem relevant.
Please support us with your contribution to Equity Bank account number 103-5201-607252 under the name Alternative Digital, or our mobile money numbers 0702-900076 or 0783-047785. Alternative Digital, real issues, real talk.
You have got to get up pretty early to go do something. We are the Alternative Dig Talk. With our mobile studios, we are redefining TV presentation just as technology is setting the pace. We are blending our approach with fresh, perspectively designed breakfast show, The Mighty Drive, informative and entertainment show, exclusive and live interviews.
President Museveni wadde juzi namulaba apima akawunga kilo 2 tasobola kalya nini bwaba alya kilo 5 oyannema okuliisa eggwanga ne bwe limundekera.
Njagala kwebaza the Alternative Dig Talk etuwadde kano ka Mighty Drive era n'abatuwuliriza bonna abali ku mikutu njagala basaba mugendo maaso n'okuwuliriza.
All given to you just a click away on your phone, tablet, laptop and smart TVs as we are streaming live on our social media platforms, on the road and on the go. We are the Alternative TikTok.
The world is at a critical moment of providing innovative alternatives as a means to create change.
As such, we have created a not-for-profit alternative mobile digital platform as a way to promote space for freedom of speech and expression to the unheard voices.
We know you believe in the cause and you can further it more by contributing to its sustainability in forms of internet data, fuel and any other support you deem relevant.
Please support us with your contribution to Equity Bank account number 103-5201-607252 under the name Alternative Digital, or our mobile money numbers 0702-900076 or 0783-047785. Alternative Digital, real issues, real talk.
You have got to get up pretty early to go do something. We are the Alternative TikTok. With our mobile studios, we are redefining TV presentation just as technology is setting the pace. We are blending our approach with fresh, perspectively designed breakfast show, The Mighty Drive, informative and entertainment show, exclusive and live interviews.
We President Museveni wadde juzi namulaba apima akawunga kilo 2 tasobola kalya nini bwaba alya kilo 5 oyanema okuliisa eggwanga ne bwe limundekera.
Njagala kwebaza the Alternative Digital etuwadde kano ka Mighty Drive era n'abatuwuliriza bonna abali ku mikutu njagala basaba mugendo maaso n'okuwuliriza.
All given to you just a click away on your phone, tablet, laptop and smart TVs as we are streaming live on our social media platforms, on the road and on the go. We are the Alternative TikTok.
The Alternative TikTok. Real issues, real talk.
Dakika ziri abiri mwemu ezakayita ku ssaawa emu ey'amakya g'olunaku luno olwaleero mbabuuzaako yonna gye musizidde okuba nga mutulaba lunaku lwakusatu ennaku z'omwezi 31 tukyali mwezi guno ogwokusatu gwe tunaatera okuba nga tufunkira naye nga mbabuuzaako abatulaba mwenna abatulabira n'amawanga ag'ebweru mwebale nnyo mwebalirira mukola omulimu gw'amaanyi mukola omulimu gwa ttendo nnyo nnyo. Ababuuzaako simulala amaanyi nze Omumbejja Luwedde Lilian era nga tuli n'omubaka omulonde wa Makindye East Honorable Nyeko Derrick mu studio olunaku olwaleero gwe tuli naye nga tugenda kuba tutambulira ddala paka ssaawa 3 awamu ne munnange Edgar Mathew Karuhanga tugenda kuba tuwulira omubaka ono yatandika atya yavaawa ayingira atya politics kiki kyamuzikiriza okubanga ayingira politics mu bintu ebirala byonna byonna oba aside politics bintu ki ebirala byakwasaganya bitamanyika ayinza okubanga mulimi obanga muluzi naye nga tetukimanyiiko so agenda kubanga abitubuulira mu show yaffe ey'olunaku luno olwaleero naye nga mbajjukira zaba mekwano ate tuli ku TVs eza bulijjo wabula jagenda ku Facebook page yo search engine teka the alternative Uganda ojja kubanga otufuna bulungi nnyo liking a page ate era otufollowing onyigena kadako aka notifications nti buli bwetubeera live ofuna notification ekulaga nti tuli live nolaba ani gwe tulina mu studios ne ku YouTube tukozesa the alternative Uganda awamu ne ku Twitter the alternative Uganda so agenda yoberenga ate olabe ne shows nyingi nnyo zewasubwa azotasobola kubeera nga olaba zonna gyeziri ku YouTube naye nga mbaaniriza bamikwano kategere butereevu w'omugenyi waffe abuuze ku batulaba n'oluvannyuma tugende maaso the mighty drive ye program gy'okyalaba tusasokulabasa
namu kubasanga. I'm so humbled to be part of the mighty drive today morning. I'm Nyeko Derrick and I greet the world good morning. Yes, katusuubire Mukama yabayisizza mu kiro ekirungi nate okulaba nti tukyusa ensi yaffe okubeera ey'omulembe okuyambako Mukama Katonda obuvunaanyizibwa bwe yatuwa oba procreating okulaba nti ensi tukifuula ekyo ekyeyagalwa ng'eggulu we liri. Eggulu tetunalituukamu naye bwe bamala okuwa obuyinza oba creating gw'osalawo nti nze wange saagalawo nguzi kibanga mu maka gange nze nsalawo ne ŋŋamba wano neetaagawo nga wali organized we bati kubanga Mukama batuwadde obuyinza okusalawo teggwanga twagala eritaliimu nguzi oba nedda twagala abantu nga basobola okufuna ekyokulya oba nedda twagala abaana nga basobola okusoma oba nedda ofenna abasajja bakkiriza obuvunaanyizibwa tutwalira ddala ng'ekintu ekikulu era kituluma nnyo okulaba nti obuyinza buno bwatuweebwa Mukama yali akyasobola okulaba nti atondawo systems yala naye yagamba nkutonze mu mbeera nti onaakulembera ebisolo ebirala otherwise twandibadde nga ffe tukulemberwa zandibadde oba empologoma naye ffe yatuwa obwongo obw'enjawulo n'atuwa okutegeera okw'enjawulo kyova olaba olunaku olwaleero ffe abali mu nsi abagitwala bwe buvunaanyizibwa nno ffe abanze Nyeko Derrick bwe nasalawo netwala ng'ekintu era okulaba nti tukoze tutya ffenna ng'eggwanga okulaba nti tubaako ekyenjawulo kye tuzza eri ensi yonna.
Honorable, waliwo ekintu ekiri unique kyenewunyiza ku ggwe gwatugulirewo gate. It's not every day that you find members of parliament ajja nakugulirewo gate in such a scenario. Where do you get this humility from? Or is it kalumo kakoledde ffe, or is this your kind of style? And if it's a kind of style as a council, can we katika tunagenda bibuzo bingi? Thank you so much for showing such humility.
First of all, omukulembeze yenna kyasooka okuba nakyo kubeeramu na buntu obwo. You cannot see somebody suffering and you don't want to help. When you're moving ng'otambula ku kyalo olumu ng'oli mu mmotoka olaba abaana bato batasobola kusoma muzadde we gwatasobola kusoma owulira ekisa ku mutima n'oyagala n'okkaaba because even n'oba oyagala omuntu akukolera ekyo ky'olina ky'oyagala ng'ayagala kikole bulungi oba olina okisookamu kyovala most people bagamba nti neweeba business gwe nannyiniyo oba olina okusooka n'ogiwa more effort so you have to show by example. So we are more of people-centered party. We are more of people-centered people. So we really treasure nti omuntu talina kubanga even nga slave. When olina kulabira ku nze, there is no reason why I should my wife is busy, then I should help her out, you know. Yes, it should.
Yes. Okay, let's delve into today. We just want to know who Derrick Nyeko is because you came on the political spectrum when nobody really knew who Nyeko was.
Yes.
For me, I'm talking from experience because I'm one of your voters around here. So nalabo Nyeko nzenga simanyi na Nyeko yani ngamanyi now the contention is between Ibrahim Kasozi and Mike Mabike because these guys have been gallants in the political spectrum of Makindye East. We've seen them before, but here comes a young Nyeko Derrick and nobody expected him to win any power, but he comes on and he takes on the big folks. Who is Nyeko Derrick?
Well, kutandikira ddala Nyeko Derrick Java.
Yes,
I am born in Zambia Hospital and I'm raised in Wabigalo Market Zone. Awo ekibulya mu fe tukayita Kalomakula ghetto. Kalomakula kuba kali katuyigiriza bingi nnyo ate kalimu amakulu mangi nnyo. Ife nno tekyatwetagisa kulinya mmotoka genda mu kibuga awo tukubawo bukubi. Tufatawo bufasi ne tuyingira ekibuga. So tuli bantu ba mu kibuga nnyo efe abalala babayita badogo site abalala balina amanya mangi nnyo basite boni abasite square kati efe weewaawo nkulidde ku Wabigalawo era wensomedde okuva primary nsomedde Wabigalo Primary School. Eyo nno nayo badde mukulembeze natandika obukulembeze kuva primary level badde mukulembeze mu mitendera egy'enjawulo. So nenvaayo nengenda ku Ebeneza Primary School era naye eri awo Wabigalo Kisugu. Yes, awo nenvaawo nengenda ku St Peters Nsambya. Yes, awo St Peters Nsambya nekolerawo O level nengenda ku St Mary's College Lukazi. Eyo nayo nali mukulembeze nali Prime Minister. In most schools aba head prefect. We had the ministerial way of governance. Yeah. So naifuna ebyokuyiga bingi nnyo kubanga I was tasked with obuvunanyizibwa obw'okuddusa essomero. System y'essomero eryo yawa obuvunanyizibwa prefectorial body okubanga esalawo ng'eyetengeredde nti oba n'obuyinza obugamba kino kikolebwa bwe kiti kino kikolebwa bwe kiti abaana mbaagala mu style eno. So ekyo kyokka nze nga Nyeko Derrick kyampa obuvunanyizibwa bungi nnyo nsalawo ono bwe baba basazeewo okumugoba neŋŋamba no katutuuze bode yaffe tutuwulirize omwana so that tebasobola mugoba ng'ensonga teziri ki. Yes, obanga nga waliwo misunderstandings just so batuwa obuyinza bungi nnyo okumanaginga essomero ng'ogenda olaba tudde kuba prefects nga basomesa omulimu gwabwe kusomesa naye nga ba prefects we barwaninga. Yes, kubanga bategeera abaana ba students banaabwe bulungi. Exactly. So oli above the court, more of like system eno gye tuyina kubanga abanga president ne court system. Exactly. Ne prefectorial body governing like a Tula council ne basalawo things. It's more like parliament, judiciary and the presidency. But if these systems worked there and then with brains that are not yet mature enough, that need to be put in the right direction, so it can work outside here where we have people who are learned, who are well educated, and these are the people in offices. I don't know when nzija ku kyalo kyaffe kwennyini Wabigalo nesimbawo nga students affairs mu market zone mu byabavubuka mu 2011. Yeah, so nenyingira obukulembeze bw'abavubuka mu National Youth Council. Awo no ne NYC. Awo nesimbawo nentuuka mpaka ku muluka level. Era awo bampa kya publicity owa Wabigalo mu bavubuka mu 2011. Naye omwo nalabiramu namu challenges nyingi nnyo eza inspiring okwagala okuba eddoboozi ery'enjawulo. Kubanga ebizibu bino byonna twabiraba naye ng'ate tebiina ddoboozi maybe mu KCCA tebiina space tugamba abavubuka bafuna ssente ntini ezijja mu bavubuka abavubuka tebalowoozebwako mu by'okusoma kati so twalina enjala eno nga tulabye system eri broken ate some of us nga tubadde no obligation ez'okulaba nti tubeera part of the solutions of our society. Awo nesimbawo nga youth councillor. Nesimbawo nga youth councillor mu 2016 ekifo kye nawangula. Same time nesimbawo mu kibiina kye NRM nga publicity w'abavubuka ku district level of which era nakyo nakiwangula. Yeah, so wenava then nga ndi mu Makindye Urban Council KCCA ekifo kyensasavingamu mpaka kati ekya youth councillor. Ekyo nno nasavinga mu committees ez'enjawulo, administration, gender nga chairperson. Mbadde champion wa NGOs ezivuddeyo okuyamba abantu mpitirivu nnyo. So experience eyo when najja nensalawo mu emyaka 3 emabega okwegatta ku people power by then before we became the National Unity Platform. Nezija ku mugendo kubanga nalina ennyonta ey'okulaba nti
tulaba ng'obadde wa NRM kuba ne kati waliwo assertions eziba zibungesebweyo nti waffe oyo bangi bakyogerako nnyo nga Lilian tanayingira twagala refuting otubuulire what is your relationship with NRM before nga tonayingira NUP ate odivertinze otya nova ku NRM nojja ku NUP ne bagambira ddala ono wa NUP nga si comedy nga watera okubeera?
Well, I come from a political family that I didn't tell you. I was born by Mr. and Mrs. Ofumbi Florence, and they have been in the politics of this nation. They are NRM, that one I must admit. And abamu kuffe twayingira ebyobufuzi kubanga muzadde wayina waali. So newekanga nga okyagalirayo. Naye ng'olowooza oyinza isi ideology yo olowooza osobola okukikyusirizaayo kubanga ye ango gyoba gye baba bakukulizaamu gy'omanyi oba olaba wali. So naye when time wetuuka, because for me natuuka mu KCCA nga ndaba balina ebintu bingi nnyo bye balina okukola bye batali kukola. Public office abeera mu office fayiro ne zirwawo abantu ne bagamba sente obeeza abavubuka obeeza abakyala zirina okufuluma mu bbanga bweriti. Ogenda okwekanga ekintu ekyandiwadde kikolebwa in a week kikolebwa mu mwezi 8, it's delaying service. Ogenda okwekanga balina okulambula ebizimbe obutakuba bantu. They are not doing what they are meant to do. So you see the high levels of corruption, you see the greed, you see how the system is broken, and you have to make an independent decision. Okulaba nti if we are to stay in this Uganda for the next, we don't know how many years, because our children are going to live, our grandchildren are going to live. So you have to make a stand and be on the right side. Honorable Kyagulanyi Ssentamu yajira in play as omubaka wa Kyadondo ne mu Kalulu, yes. Ng'omuvubuka abadde mu ghetto, treasury nga haso ya ghetto, weyavaayo twafuna ffenna ekifaananyi nti kati this is our true representation. Exactly. Because twali tulaba, enguzi osobola ojogerako ne bitakola naye nosigala ng'oyogera, you're putting all your energy in just something ekitakola ki. Kati nga tetuli active nnyo nti we hit the street. So we tetuli active nti wekiba kiganye, you have to really assert your voice. So when Honorable Kyagulanyi yajja n'atujjukiza what's really happening in the ghettos, opening nnyo ebintu tebitambula bulungi, ebintu byanditambudde bulungi. As a young person yali alowooza like we are right now, tuli ku digital, tuli mu digital show, we thought we need a president who is like-minded, who has a mind of the young people. We started capturing, we need members of parliament who think like us, who know we do not have jobs as young people, who know most of our brothers and sisters are not going to school. Amanyi embeera nti bamama baffe bebana batunda amanda, bebana abatata baffe bebana bakuba chapati, bebavuga boda, kati ngali centered ku solving the common man problems. So when Honorable Kyagulanyi came to play, we saw us. So there is no way we could not join him. By then, me as a person, I looked at an opposition that was not loyal to the people.
Yes.
Kubanga, in my council, in Makindye Urban Council where I serve, I had over 5 councillors working for security operatives. I think baliko opposition. So I could not join. Nveeno nzireri gye banansekerera bagambe n'ebyo byemutesa tukola ki tubifuna. So I decided to have my seat in the middle. So I've been sitting in the middle for the last 4 years in council. I could neither sit on the NRM side, neither the opposition side, because I wanted to be, I wanted to have an independent mind. I wanted to wake up and decide whether are these guys saying the truth or it's the other side. So I would lean anywhere as long as it's the truth. Yeah, as long as it's the truth. So I decided to have my seat in the middle. because I knew I would not have space the other side. And akobuvubuka kali kantuma okubera active okubanja ebintu anyway nga wendaba nti ebintu maybe tebita bagenda kusalawo obutali bulungi pulira n'okuwulira nti oba omuggo ngende ngujjeyo so that decision egane kuyita. So that's where I took my decision and joined the People Power movement. So, and Honorable Kyagulanyi was so welcoming and the movement, because it called upon everyone in whatever party they were. You know, tebatunyulira kibiina gundi kibino fenna we twajja batu obuvunaanyizibwa ne bagamba tugenda balabira ku bikolwa byammwe era obuvunaanyizibwa nze bampa abavubuka era ne bampa okulembera abavubuka mu Kampala Mukono and Wakiso Kampala Metropolitan. So basinzirira ku ebyo okujjanga nkula aninga trust mu kibiina ne mu bantu. Weewaawo ne mu bantu gye nkulidde wabigalo ne mu bitundu ebirala. I'm so down to earth. I treasure people. I'm so social. I believe si kirungi kweyogerera, but I believe
you're not even blowing your trumpet, because even the way you welcomed us can show without fear of contradiction.
Yes. And I'm a very God-fearing person. I'm a very, very committed, God-fearing person. Yeah, so I put God first because I feel like it's our responsibility we are doing.
You can ask a question. So sarcastic.
When you joined National Unity Platform, wali Ogambi bazade wali wa NRM. Didn't it teachako affecting mungeri mubendala?
In terms of family.
Well,
in terms of family, yes.
Well, wow. Even when I joined People Power, because really twakolanga activities probably ngati batkwata nga bazadde tebafuna attention okuba kubira amasimu afewaka mainly omuntu wakula asalawo. So it's jangu kumeza bagambe nze ntekinze decision yange kubanga no responsibility yafe eyokulaba nti eggwanga tulikola tya tulitereza era nafuna resistance nyingi nnyo kuva mu family. Why do you have to take that route? You can advocate this side as well, you know. But after some time batandika okuntegeera. After some time nga balaba we're just having a press conference. Police neyingira netukwata netusiba negamba naye bano abantu abali okwogera nti abasajja baffe abachapati babasibye bali bakwata kesise bajjako sente empitirivu nnyo. Oli akolera emitwalo gijo atojje okumusanze ku mudaala omukutte omujjeko sente empitirivu tomutusizana mu kooti oba mukyala wa kibbo omukutte immediately tokimujjeko bujja naye omukutte n'omuteeka mu maaso ga kooti ya KCCA bamusabye fine ya mitwalo 3 tagiina omusindisa ekiggo okumala emyezi 3. It's not fair. Tabye, you know, that if those were issues we were addressing by then, the police could come in, arrest everyone. It's a press conference we are advocating. So they started seeing nabo reason why we are doing this. Kubanga kati kyali kibakwatako nga kiri abantu abamu kisooka kwata kuwo n'olyokotegeera babazi yavayo ne baleeta bill eyokulaba nti bakugira abantu okwo public order management bill poma naye yamukosa nnyo yagamba you know naye nga ye yali exactly
2 days and 48 hours ntono nnyo kubanga omuntu omukipinze tuwa keeping emo yeba mkeeping 91 days we
nabayo nakukuluma okitegeera family ye abantu babali bamwagala bonna exactly. But this has been happening and he has had that opportunity to clean the institution, to make it right so that it does not happen to any other human being. So awo nze ng'omuntu we nasalawo ne family enge ino ku adjustinga kunze yasooka ku adjustinga kunze naye slowly by slowly nina ne benajjayo aba family bestajja kwogera kubanga bangi nnyo bavaayo ne basala okudda ku side gyendiko kubanga nabayo n'okubatangaza lwaki tulina kuba ku ludda olutuufu lwaki resources z'eggwanga zononebwa nga at the end of the day ffe bennyini abalina okulaba nti zikola ekyo kye zirina okola naye nga omuntu omu ali mu ntebe for 35 years. Why would someone be in power for 35 years? Why are they educating us? You know, why do they suffer like nakola ka business ke nateekamu obusente bw'omwana asome omwana atuka okusoma nga tasobola kuvaayo kupowering her brain ze because people feel like wano wendi sivaawo n'oli wano wendi sivaawo kati you know kati ffe tulina genda Dubai abaana abaffe ababuwala bali eyo babonaabona baganda baffe ababulenzi they are working for really little money and you find that some countries bo bakolera sente nyingi naye because even government teyefiirayo newetwandigambye okay it's an option. Government should set conditions. There is no reason why someone from Singapore is paid more money than a Ugandan, and they are all human beings. There is no reason Rachi, your government does not, stand up, but it enjoys abavubuka okuvaawo ne bagamba ekizibu kitukoze tutya kituvuddeko than solving the issue. Eggwanga we liba terina bavubuka terikula. Kubanga yes, your capital.
Abavubuka bebasinga n'okukozinga change. Olaba even in their time, the Musevenis, where nabo bali mu buvubuka abwe bakola ebyakolebwa, bebakola bennyini. So sometimes obuvubuka bebantu bali charismatic betuba twetaaga. Naye kansooke nkubuuzeeko kino ekiri mu opposition, NUP and FDC. Lwaki mulumangana up to now? Because I'm looking at you guys having the same goal. Mwenna muli ku team yemu, ne mulinga abatanakitegera muli ku team yemu. Olabanga wano maaso the messages ne Kyagulanyi, it's okay. But here, behind those guys, abantu bali mu kwerumangana nnyo. Lwaki kino ekintu kiriwo ekiti?
Well, first of all, NUP and the FDC to in a relationship enungi ddala. No one on media.
I'm a journalist.
I know, but I'm telling you, as a leader in the as a leader in the National Unity Platform, you're getting it from me. The People's Court can decide. The people decide and know goli kumulamwa gwe toli kumulamwa. If someone tosobola muja independent mind ye, if tugamba abantu baffe tuli kimu, and whatever force that is fighting Museveni, because that's our major agenda. We are friends, we are friendly forces. So with the FDC, we are friendly forces, and we share so much on the progress of running the nation, because we believe we won, but we need everyone on board so that we can make it. And we believe in democracy as well. As the National Unity, we believe in democracy. And democracy has all these parties. It permits different parties. So we and the FDC, we have a close, good relationship. It's only that our people decide. When you see leaders in FDC or sometimes come out and attack, when you see Munyagwa come out and, speak trash, like we did not go to school, like we are not educated, like we are not sensible people, just because they want us to separate, they want to separate us from the ghetto we come from to parliament, whereby we have to put on suits all the time. And, they try to show, akatoyo mubaka wa parliament chi, ayogera bwatyo. But this no, we are not, no. Echo ensonga ekyo no kikyamu nyonze nkubulidde background yange and njagala okugamba National Unity Platform yatapingamu ekyo naye jjukira fe we represent injustices zonna noweguba mugendo nowegubanga oppression nti omuntu agenda kukulonda olw'okubanga is being oppressed naye goli ku side ye it is as well okay because you're passing through and you're voicing out the mere fact that abaana babasiba on a daily basis, and the intention is not to clean up the society, but the intention sometimes is to put them at police and collect money from their parents. That is so wrong. You're looking at these injustices happening. The mere fact that a woman in the market has an issue, healthy issue, she needs to go for a checkup and she needs above 300,000, which she does not have. The mere fact that you come up and raise and speak about these issues, the mere fact that you see there is double taxation, you're on the side of the people. So if balonda mugendo, nga balonda bali ku ludda lwabwe, it is okay. But trust me, as the National Unity Platform, we had a vetting committee. We had a process that, was reliable on. They needed to check your books. They needed to check your capacity. They needed to see your experience. Of course, when kubulira experience yange tekikujjaako gamba nti there is no office I cannot hold. There is no office I cannot hold, and that is what some people want the young people to believe, like you're not meant to run for member of parliament or inakuruninga for youth chairperson ku kyalo, you know, a councillor, you know.
Bobby Wenchiakola, that he awakened the youth to realize that they were supposed to be there in those places.
Exactly, there is nothing.
Politics in play. That is when people realize, the youth realize that they can also be members of parliament. They also be big people in this country.
Exactly, because we saw these problems. Nainga tetula platform maybe tetulina sente ezimala kulwaninga for bubaka ba parliament. Ate waliyo bali ababaddeyo olumu boogera nnyo boogera engero nolowooza nti be bakola ki.
How was the previous election according to you?
First of all, I'm so grateful nti abantu baffe principal waffe president waffe yagezaako nnyo okubasomesa to vote omuntu ayimirirawo ku nsonga, omuntu asobola okuvoicinga issues zammwe. Abantu abo ffe twali twabascreeninga mu national unity platform. There were so many candidates. Twagenda okuwa kadi yaffe nga you can voice out people's issues, you know. So that means ffe twajjamu ensa mu sente zirina kuba oli akuwa sente gwokola ki gwowa akalulu. Twajjaayo abantu baffe ne tugamba ono agenda okwogera ku bulumi bw'oyitamu ng'ogenze mu ddwaliro nga tosobola kufuna ddagala. Ono agenda okukulumirirwa nga ssente zo bazibba, nga resources z'eggwanga bazibba. Ono agenda olumirirwa bannaffe abali mu bank sector, abali mu corporate world, naye ng'afuna emitwalo 6, afuna emitwalo 7, but people look at them and be like, abo bali bulungi, and yet tebali bulungi. Kati no, oyo agenda okubeera consistent, oyo gogenda okubeera part of the future with gobolonda. So president waffe yakijjayo bulungi, but like well I said, I'm a very committed person to God. Ne Mukama Katonda yakirimu kubanga ffe twavuganya n'abantu nga ina 4 billion. We won't say that twateekamu naye tetwateekamu nga bali tetwatuuka ku level y'abali.
I can strongly say that Ibrahim Kasozi ono incumbent yateekamu sente.
Bayiwamu sente nyingi nnyo naye ffe n'abantu baatuwa. Abantu baatuwanga watambulanga n'ogamba tukimanyi toyina naye katukuwe katukongeremu munywa amazzi n'otuuka ennamuwongeeyo olumu twatuuka ku mukyala nga afumba emmere ku ssaawa za lunch natugamba nedda mwena mutuule mulye. We had a team of over 25 people. Tuba tulidde capital ye yenna naye kye kikulaga commitness ye towards the struggle. N'agamba ku luno nange nyimiridde kambawo emmere. This is what I'm cooking, which twalina issue bweti abantu tebatuyamba, so we want this government to go. Our children are dying, you know. Omuntu egaba nosanga omuntu, you know, ne bakolera ebintu bamanyi no tuwe emmere abakyala b'emidaala. Nagamba honorable sabo ennyanya n'obutungulu nze kambi kuwe omukyala ajja kufumba omukyala katugo kirabanga ettini liringa peso lya waayo naye li contributing ali kulaga lwaki tosobola kuva mu bantu abantu bakusupporting nze all, you know, lwaki tosobola bavaamu.
Nekigambibwa nti mwawangula kuba nti wave nti singa tekyali nti wave temwalisobodde kuba nti muyitamu. How true is this?
Now kino nkikukakasa. I believe mu bantu abesimbawo mu Makindye East tewali sijagamba nti saagala nnyo bantu tulowooze nti mulimu okwesoma naye tewali ali in better position to be the right member of parliament for Makindye East other than Nyeko.
But
yes.
Nyeko does not have experience. You're having Mabike who was there in 2006.
My brother is served for my brother is served for 2 terms. It is not about the experience. It's about the commitness to voice out and to be for the people. It's you know, it's not about the experience. You've been there. What have you done? President Museveni has been there for 35 years. Magufuli has only been there for a few years, and the country has changed. It was not about Magufuli having that experience, my brother. It is not about so many young people who have come up. Hello, he also came up. He did not have such an experience with so many young people. But it's only that, you know, by then it was okay to be corrupt because probably the level of corruption was too big. But he made it worse. You know, it is not, you know, you deserve the same opportunity. You know, they should not judge you because of age. They should judge you because of what comes of you, what you can do. So it's not about experience. Trust me, those guys were there for 2 terms. They didn't do anything. They were good at speaking and talking and narrating good stories, but nothing was being done. Actually, they were traitors in the opposition.
Okay, Nyeko, before you go for a short commercial break, you've seen the love the people of Makindye East have shown you, and I'm telling you from this Makindye East, the constituency you stand up for is a constituency that is well known for changing leaders. What assurance can you give every Makindye East person right down there, Sika Chapati or no Musomesa aliwansi oba assurance ki abantu abasuka mitale na abakulonda kyogenda kusigala ku kozi yabwe ate nti you're steadfast, you're not just preaching water and drinking wine.
Okusokera ddala, for us we do not give assurances, we act. They will judge us by our actions. So our people njagala okugamba, they knew what they were voting, leave alone bina abantu bye bagamba anti baali tebamanyi kye balonda blah blah blah. Our people knew what they are voting. It's only that the state and the NRM are trying to show and portray it in the media and everywhere that these people were voted in kubanga abantu bali balonda bulonzi muyaga. The people knew what they were voting. The people knew bana abantu bavuddeyo ne babasiba ku lwaffe naye tebamenyese mitima. Bavuddeyo business zaabwe ne bazonoona naye tebamenyese mitima. Bavuddeyo ne babakanga naye tebamenyese mitima. I want to tell you nti our brothers who are in Kitalia, even when we go to see them, they are stronger.
Okay.
The people are seeing all that. The people, onali eyo si lwakubanga tebatowooza nti tuli eno olw'okubanga nti obukulembeze y'ensonga. There is a cause why we joined the struggle.
Sika sente.
No.
Kubanga kaka sente mugenda akafuna, you know what money does.
Munange leka nkubuulire. Abantu baffe bali bubi nnyo nga bwekyo. Kati olaba luli twali bubi nga tewali COVID. Kati ate COVID yatuhitinga bubi nnyo. So the economy and the people are so bad. So many people were laid off. Ogenda ne weekanga nti even yes. Ogenda ne weekanga nti abantu tebasobola na kufuna kyakulya waka. Abamu kubanga omubaka wa parliament waabwe tamanyi kwogera ku nsonga kugenda kuteesa ku zino nsonga. Ojja kwekanga abantu bagamba sebo sente twagala sente. Tuli bubi ate gozifuna. So naye omubaka waaba affronting ensonga z'abantu ezokulaba, they will not look at this because zino sente zina kufacilitatinga kubeera ng'osobola okuba mu community. You can easily move to parliament, you can easily move to the people. However, as omuntu alina omutima guli gwe nagambye, toyinza kulaba mwana muto ngasoma not finding a solution. Leader objective yakulaba nti afuna solution. It is not even injecting his own money. It is to sit down and think, how do I pattern with different people to come and touch my society? How do I organize these young people abatunda chapati, then ngende nonyeyo n'omulimi akola amaji agaleete ku low price mu connecting ne bano. Leader ina kunonya solution exactly is how do I go mu dwaliro and my presence alone can question why the doctors are not working. So that omuntu wagenda mu dwaliro asobola okuba nga afuna eddagala kubanga omubaka amanyi okujja n'atuulamu naye n'asimba layini naye n'agenda n'agamba bankebere. Kati naye n'atuuka wali ne bamugamba nti eddagala teririiwo ng'ate omwezi gwakatandika eddwaliro bakaliwa ssente z'eddagala. So we need to change the style of leadership and how people can see leaders. It is not, waliwo alina akatiba ka sente mu State House akuba sente ne baleeta sente mu nnyonyi ababa bali mu probu ne babajjawo ebyo nzabyogera ebyo nza sibitadde ku alternative.
Just 3 minutes past 7 a.m. The program ekyali The Mighty Drive ndoza tugendako for a short commercial break. When we come back tugenda kuba tukyali n'omubaka Nyeko Derrick n'abagambye no MP owa Makindye East elect n'abaswearinga in alinze swearinga in naye otukomawo okuva mu commercial break tugenda kusooka tutunulire nti what politics should we expect from the National Unity Platform in terms of legislating bagenda ku organizing batya twalaye politics zazeemu ba kingmakers waliwo n'ebibadde ebiwungeesebwa nti no omwami owamudanku nyingi owa Kyadonosti badde bamugamba resigning Kyagulanyi asobola okujja into play. Byonna bino tugenda kuba tubyogerako n'omwami Nyeko Derrick ono ye Makindye East Member of Parliament elect era agenda kuba bitubuulira ki ekigenda mu maaso eyo mu Parliament ate plan ze eza Makindye East zonna ziri zitya. Byonna tugenda kuba tubyogerako ku program The Mighty Drive. Let's go for a short commercial break. When we come back, it's still Nyeko Derrick. My name is Edgar Mathew Karuhanga. I am with Luwedde Lilian on a set. Good morning.
Alternative Dig Talk. Real issues, real talk.
The world is at a critical moment of providing innovative alternatives as a means to create change.
As such, we have created a not-for-profit alternative mobile digital platform as a way to promote space for freedom of speech and expression to the unheard voices.
We know you believe in the cause and you can further it more by contributing to its sustainability in forms of internet data, fuel and any other support you deem relevant.
Please support us with your contribution to Equity Bank account number 103-5201-607252 under the name Alternative Digital, or our mobile money numbers 0702 900076 or 0783 047785. Alternative Digital, real issues, real talk.
You have got to get up pretty early to go do something. We are the Alternative Dig Talk. With our mobile studios, we are redefining TV presentation just as technology is setting the pace. We are blending our approach with fresh, perspectively designed breakfast show, The Mighty Drive, informative and entertainment show, exclusive and live interviews.
We President Museveni wadde juzi namulaba apima akawunga kilo 2 tasobola kalya nini bwaba alya kilo 5 oyannema okuliisa eggwanga ne bwe limundekera.
Njagala kwebaza the Alternative Digital etuwadde kano ka Mighty Drive era n'abatuwuliriza bonna abali ku mikutu njagala basaba mu maaso n'okuwuliriza.
All given to you just a click away on your phone, tablet, laptop, and smart TVs. As we are streaming live on our social media platforms, on the road and on the go. We are the Alternative Dig Talk.
The world is at a critical moment of providing innovative alternatives as a means to create change.
As such, we have created a not-for-profit alternative mobile digital platform as a way to promote space for freedom of speech and expression to the unheard voices.
We know you believe in the cause and you can further it more by contributing to its sustainability in forms of internet data, fuel and any other support you deem relevant.
Please support us with your contribution to Equity Bank account number 103-5201-607252 under the name Alternative Digital, or our mobile money numbers 0702 900076 or 0783 047785. Alternative Digital, real issues, real talk.
Alternative Dig Talk. Real issues, real talk.
Abachajiriko era abachatokomende kuba mikwano mwebale nnyo mwebali ddala mukola mulimu gw'amaanyi ate era mukola mulimu gwa Tendo. The Mighty Drive aye program gy'oli mu kulaba ssaawa zino era nga nti ebeerawo okuva ku Mande okutuuka olunaku olwokutaano ebeera ssaawa emu ey'okumakya mpaka ssaawa 3. Tuba n'abagenyi ab'enjawulo era nga tuba twogera ku miramwa egy'enjawulo. Era nga n'olunaku lwaleero tulina omubaka omulonde wa Makindye East, Honorable Nyeko Derrick mu studios. Ndina mwami Edgar Mathew Karuhanga tukyatambula ddala paka ssaawa 3 ez'okumakya naye nga abalina ebibuuzo musobola okubiteekayo mu comment section. Tujja kuba tubisoma oba abalina obubaka obw'enjawulo mwagala okubanga muteekayo banga muwabula agenda mu comment section yaffe eteekayo obubaka obwo tugenda kuba tubusoma nate nga tuconcludinga show yaffe ey'olunaku luno olwaleero. We tugendedde mu kuwummulamu mwami Edgar Mathew Karuhanga abadde n'ekibuuzo nga kimwokyera ddala era kamwe kibuuze Honorable then tugende mu maaso.
Honorable webale kubanga okyali ku Mighty Drive paka ssaawa zino. It's a pleasure to have you around. To have the MP elect Makindye East constituency. Kirungi nnyo okubanga tuli naawe. Kati twagala tusooka otubulire fast forward. What politics are we looking at from the national, from Nyeko Derrick as an individual, and from the national unity platform? You have the majority numbers in opposition right now, around 61 members of parliament. So what politics should Ugandans expect from you that is different from your predecessors, the FDCs and the NRM themselves? What is that something new that you're bringing to Ugandans? Because you're representing 79% of Uganda's population, 16 to 35 years, the youths. So what politics are we looking at from you guys?
Well, as Nyeko, Derrick, when you look at the situation, the alarming situation that is in our country, when you look at institutions that cannot perform, Nyeko Derrick decides to go radical. Yes. He does not decide to go radical because there's this space he can freely go and talk. He decides to go radical because the country is in a very, very bad state. So Nyeko Derrick in character is a radical person. I do not come on the floor and laugh and, talk in a jokey way, and yet the people are dying. I do not sit back and yet, so many people cannot access medicine, and because the budget is being misallocated, I do not look back when corruption is at its peak. So I'm forced to be at the corner of the road. Derrick is radical, and I believe the National Unity Platform is radical because it is people-centered. As the National Unity Platform, we brought a new touch in the politics of Uganda. We brought a different touch. It's not more of go and talk about it, say, make the rightful stories people want to hear, let them laugh, come splash some money. No. It is about the people. It is about your voter. It is about this human being, a Ugandan, a human being. And it's about him accessing, it's about him having a right to freedom. It's about him seeing institutions that are going to work. It's about him benefiting from the tax he pays. It's about him feeling he's a Ugandan. And the National Unity Platform, we are driving politics to the right path. It is about your leaders performing their obligation. It is no, it is not a request. It is what you voted them to do.
They're supposed to do that.
They're supposed to do that. And when they do it, appreciate them if they are doing it right. If they are not doing it right, please condemn them because you give them that mandate. So, as the NUP, we are people-centered. And because the people voted in for the National Unity Platform, we should be in government. We are not looking at being that alternative. No. We are looking at giving the best because, the people were fed up for what was happening in the last 35 years. For what they have been seeing, people expected something new and they voted us in power. We did not look at being the majority number in the opposition. Even now, we are not the opposition because we know the people voted for us.
How is the public court going, by the way?
Well, I want to tell you the public court is serious. I want to tell you. Wait, because it takes time. I want to tell you, so many young people are being abducted, just because they have that idea. You know, in my court, I can now judge. You know, it is now in people's hearts. You know, they can differentiate between good and wrong. That's the public court. You know, he's corrupt, he's not corrupt. You know, this is wrong, this is right. You know, you don't go to court, you have a land issue, and then they're asking for bribery to make the right decision. Yeah. You don't go to police, and then, you know, you're not wrong, and, you know, you have to bribe even to be given bail, you know. So it is the public court. You know, people think the public court is one-sided. I want to tell you, the people are only waiting for the right time. But the people are judging, you know. When you talk of, people thought we are attacking the court. No, we want the court to do what's right.
Oh, you know, people thought that you're not even sure of what you're doing.
No, my brother.
That is what they
because the constitution is clear, you know, it gives the mandate to the people to protect the constitution when they feel, you know.
You're not sure of what you're doing. Today you say we're not going to go to court. Tomorrow, after being to court, I tell you withdraw the case.
My brother.
Say you're going to the public court. You're in drama. Is that drama, Nyeko?
Let me tell you, like I told you, the situation the country is at is alarming. And because we are law-abiding citizens, and because these are the systems we believe in, we give them a try. We give them a try because we need to show people maybe something is wrong here. I will decide to go to police, you know, to report something or to show them something is wrong. So I will decide to go there because, you know, they are mandated to do that. You know, I should get security from police. You know, I should.
Why you run away from them until when you've already...
I'm telling you, there are so many people who are there, and you know, these are good people who are serving their nation. But there are few people who are not. And these few people are leading the nation in the wrong direction. And the court, and, you know, the laws that and the rules that, you know, the court is supposed to proceed on, these are good laws. But the people are compromised. And for us, we go in with a perspective of believing in the laws. These people will do the rightful thing. So we do not put the whole institution, you know, to blank because the people who are there. No, we expect to get justice. And because we believe in these systems, we want people to believe in the rule of law.
If you think that you're going to get justice, like
I've told you, like I've told you, kubanga abantu bano, they act compromise. That's why we left the court. Our intentions were clear. Our intentions were clear to have the court make the rightful decision. But after someone coming out and telling you whatever plan you have, go implement. Hello, he's the Chief Justice. Should we define justice? You know, I come to you with both parties. You do not make conclusions even before you hear the other party. You do not send me away. You don't talk arrogantly because you are the Chief Justice of the nation. You know, but leave alone that. You know, you're dining with the president. You are wait, my brother, being the head of state, you know, these are courts of law. Even when someone just in states like in the US, in the England, where the courts are doing their, you know, they're doing their best. You see, even me just coming up and say, you know, you are kind of related to Nyeko, and I'm the Chief Justice, I'll be like, let me step away so that the rule of law or the court can do its best to bring upon justice. But here, you know, the Chief Justice will be like, no, you know, he will find all ways of justifying it.
That means you are going to say that all justice...
You know, if you do not have, if you do not...
have been in the system for a long time now. Because, you know, justice Supreme Court.
Yes.
Of which sometimes we eat system.
Nchikugambye system eyomukulembeze w'eggwanga nga yalonda ana inofuuka omulamuzi omukulu system ffe bye twagala okuwuliriza bye nkugamba bino ffe tuli bukulembeze bulala bye twagala okulaba tetwagala kulaba nti president alina obuyinza obuyitirivu nnyo. Twagala institutions zikole kye zirina okukola, wabeerewo bodies okulaba ezeetengeredde justices bayinza okulondebwa mu system entuufu tebaba appointing abo appoint tetwagala ekibaddewo kye kiba kisigalawo.
Nate bwe mubanga mugamba nti mwali mwagala exposing judicial
which we did event season wali ozirabyeko justice n'avaayo n'agamba nti fayiro ezo byonna byonna mubikole ki saagala bino mubisome minority report natuuka n'ogamba omugaleewo kooti mugigale mugitemuggyeko amasanyalaze. Oh my God.
Exposing judiciary. Bwe bali batwala emmotoka y'omwami ya Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu still yaddukira mu kooti. Lwaki yaddukira mu kooti ate ng'olwedde amaze okugamba nti kooti tazisiga?
Munange nkugambye nti waliyo abasajja abalungi abali mu kooti eyo ate tubeesiga. They are men in uniform, they are men in the judicial services, they are men in KCCA and women. They are everywhere. They are good. But there are people, there are wrong people who are very few who think this country belongs to them. They can do things. When they eat the money, nobody will question them. When they make the wrong decisions, bajja kuchitwala until they are protecting the government, a war in power, they will be even rewarded. And those are the evil people we want to kick away. And the only thing that can kick away those people is the rightful leadership.
Nyeko, I want to ask you this question. I want you to answer me directly. Do you think you can catch power in this country in the ways you think you are the best way possible, like and without violence, because you've been advocating for peace, peaceful transition? Do you think you can get peaceful transition from people who have occupied power for 35 years and who came by a gun rule, who talk about them losing over 500,000 Ugandans in their struggle for power, and you just take it like that? Because we've had generals asserting that omanyi muli bana bato temwina kye mulabe twayingira one side twayingira Kampala nga tubuuka mirambo muza tusobola okubawa ekintu wetutyo. Do you think you can get power in such a system like this?
Well, we have seen countries that have got power in such systems that are even worse than this one. It's only that this one can manipulate people's minds. He threatens them, he picks them around, he puts them to prison, you know. We have seen people die, people are dying. Yeah, people have died. Yes, I know it right. And I want to tell you that we do not fear the generals. We do not fear them because people are dying. Tomorrow it will be us dying. We cannot see many Ugandans still dying in the hospitals. We cannot see many Ugandans dying because they cannot get justices because they are in safe houses. Hello, are these more of safe houses? You know, a safe house, they call it a safe house. And yet people are being tortured. You know?
Do you think you can get power?
I want to tell you, it's because the people voted for us. If there is a free and fair election, we would be having a new president.
So you mean this election wasn't free and fair?
It wasn't free and fair, but I'm telling you this, it's because the people of Kampala maybe are more vigilant. Me, I was in prison. I was speaking 2 days before election day. Hello, I'm a candidate. I'm not mobilizing people to go and fight. I'm only selling my ideology. I'm only telling people you should vote people for the rightful reason. You know, you should vote someone who should stand up and vote for you and voice out your issues. And then you're putting me in dockets to prevent me. It's not free and fair. And yet my colleagues are busy outside campaigning. When you see my drive, sound drive, you know, and others are having the same drive.
But I said, do you catch power? Because you won the election.
I want to assure you.
The problem with Uganda has been getting the power. It is not winning elections. No, winning elections you can. Besigye has been there before. He has won them thrice. In fact, if not 4 times.
So you as well believe he has won it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But getting the power, Amani, getting the leadership, do you think you can catch that power from these guys?
Well, as a young person who believes I can become a member of parliament,
yes,
I'm this same young person who believes we can take over power. The zeal in me has not stopped because, you know, we have been frustrated. The zeal in us has not stopped to run for power. And I want to tell you, our major objection is to take power, to solve the issues that put us into the struggle. That is our major objection.
To rubble in the mud because
no, you know these people want us to push us to the extent that we know we have to go and
go wrong.
Yes, we go wrong. You know, we need to. They want us to start the violence. You know, get pangas, get guns. No.
And I'm sure they will.
In this era, we no. Do not say they would just slash us because Obote and Amin na over ina manjige gamu bagenda.
Nga 18 twala baba Uganda nga bali ku street soko. Tebali na yadde mundu. Tebali na yadde chi. People were just having tires, and not even many people. Few people were having just tires, but just they had tires, and they got 50 were man down. 50 that are official. Official is said, but Mulago has a different case. It has 100 in terms of numbers, and these people didn't have guns. Imagine if they had guns, how many would go?
I mean, their souls rest in eternal peace. I will respect because those are the heroes of this nation. But I want to tell you that 35 years ago. These young men that are, doing things the way they want. They went to the bush because there was injustice.
Yes.
Because because people were abducted, people were dying. Exactly. Today we decide not to take the wrong path, and we do not want people to believe that you have to take the wrong path to have power. We want people to believe in the right systems. That's why we advocate for peace. Well, that's why we advocate for a peaceful transition. That's why we come out and tell people, you should be very peaceful. You should be non-violence, but you should voice out your issues.
Be assertive.
You should be assertive.
That's what
yes.
Your
our principle always says, that's why we call upon these young people, because we are not in an era of fighting when we disagree. No, we are not in that era. But people want to push us to that extent so that they can crush us, so that they can put us to prisons, so that, these young people want petrol stations have much by a gun. It requires a matchbox, but we are not taking that alternative. We are seeking the people's mandate, and we are calling upon the people to use their rights that are given to them in the Constitution, a right to freely demonstrate peacefully.
That one would see that it does not even work.
Principal amwe Honorable Kyagulanyi Ssentamu wera kola peaceful demonstration eno twala babaka ba parliament abamusimba ku abali naye bali batono
ate n'abaliwo babayola.
Yes, n'abaliwo babayola. Why is it banaba abalala tebamanyako ku peaceful demonstration eno because abasinga tebaliko?
Munange twaliko enamba nene nnyo, nange naliko. Era bali abalala abataliko balina emirimu emirala egy'ekibiina gye bali okukola egy'abantu ate emitongole gye twali tukola ki tumanyi. So obuvunaanyizibwa bw'ekibiina oba obukulembeze si buli omu alina kubeera awo. Buli omu alina role gy'ali okukola ki. Leero ndi ku alternative banange bagenze ku parliament mu kakiiko ka human rights okulaba nti bateekayo issues zino ez'abantu baffe abali abducted, ez'abantu baffe abali in cells.
Akakiiko si bwe baayasize emmotoka yo
kali ka United Nations naye emmoloka ne bagikuba ne bajasa ng'ovuddeko ekyo olidogamba basooka kunzijjako gye nali nina bakajimpa era nange nabagamba sigenda bakuba mu kooti naye njagala abantu balaba poliisi eno okwekuba ku ludda olumu lwekola ki it's too partisan okwekubira era njagala nkakase nti emmoloka nze bankubira simu ne bagamba sebo jangu kime motoka yo wano bagitwala nga ndi mu kalulu ne bagitwala naye nga baginzijjako so that Nyeko nga ne kutambula mu constituency bulungi kyobola abantu amu bagamba naye tetwabalaba mu nnaku ze tulina okukampeininga mu 6 ojja kwekanga nze Nyeko bansibe ennaku 19 bansibe emirundi 19 sina nnaku emirundi 19 olumu nsulayo 2 olumu banta naye ng'ekinsibya maybe olumu kulabikako mu katale tinzize kunoonya kalulu bwogu bwomu ate nsaasaanya covid naye nga bannanga balabikola bitya babikola. So
Honorable Nyeko, waliwo ebivungeesebwa nti abamu ku ba candidates abali mu kibiina kya National Unity Platform molds. How true is this?
Well, tetugenda gamba nti ono mall ono si mall. Twagamba tulabira ku bikolwa by'abantu. And I want to tell you, like I said, we collected from all pools to make the National Unity Platform. There are those that came from FDC, there are those that came to DP, there are those that came from NRM, there are those that came from all these other parties. But we are looking for true radical people who would stand for the voices of their people. So we know more at the small. We have so many people who are in government and they support us. We do not regard them as moles. We regard them as people who want their nations. You know, we don't say they are moles to their no. So many people batuwagira bali eyo naye tubagamba nti bana musikale nga mukola ki nga mujja.
Olwa tukubira katusoke tuulye kyatugamba. Good morning and welcome to the Mighty Drive. Nungi sebo wasuza otya? Sorry. Okay.
Yes. Mbadde nkyagamba nti ffe abantu tubalabira ku bikolwa. Gavumenti egezaako nnyo okututeeka mu obutekkiririzaamu ng'egamba nti ono muli wanguzi, ono twamugula, ono twamukona, naye nga byonna biboozi. Ogenda n'otunyula behind the scenes, ogenda okuwulira baguzeeyo omuntu waabwe avuddeyo asomye lisiti, Nyeko gundi. Kugezaako kulaga abantu na kutudivertinga. We are so committed. Baleta diversions nyingi nnyo. Baleta diversions tubatadde mu kooti, ne baleta diversions tebasoma, ne baleta diversions abo twabaguze. Baleta ebintu nti okumalamu abantu baffe essuubi. Weewaawo ffe tukikoze era n'abantu baffe babuufu. Ekisinga okutusanyusa nti abantu baffe babuufu nnyo era ebyo byonna babirabishinga ne bagamba mmwe temujja tujja kumulamwa twagala ggwanga.
Kamemu kagamba. We want our power over its people power.
Hey. Honorable, still, waliwo abagamba nti the quality of leaders abasindikiddwa mu parliament abayise mu kibiina kya National Unity Platform tebatukagana na quality ya kibogwe. We twalabidde n'ekya honorable yakalondebwa Omwami Segirinya Muhammad. Yes, Wakawempe North okuba nti munne bwe bali mu kibiina kye kimu atagamba nti talina mpapula.
Okusookera ddala nze siri quality ya kibogwe ate ne Segirinya si quality ya kibogwe, teyandibadde ku ludda luno, yandibadde asalawo okubeera nga dayininga n'abasajja ku ludda luli gye basirika obusirisi bajja bw'ekibugwe ab'NRM, yandibadde asalawo n'agamba anze kambeere ku sayidi y'abanyigiriza. The mere fact that asalawo n'agamba kambeere ku sayidi ebyo bali okunyigiriza ngumire ekitalya gyali. The mere fact nti avaayo n'agamba nti olumu kanyamba abantu kubanga ayambe ayiwawo omubiri mu kuyamba abantu. The mere fact that asobola okuba ne high level of secrecy, the mere fact that he has served as a Lord Councillor in the capital city authority, you cannot say that person wachiugwe. You cannot say nti talina experience because egwe olaba nti osobola maybe okwogera oluzungu oluli non-stop nga yego olaba alogera naye kiri nti asobola okuyimirirawo for something. And I want to tell you this, he can express himself better than him. People think expressing themselves better, you're supposed to be fluent. No. As long as your point is driven. And I want to tell you, the National Unity Platform, it's just a language that is, it is not our home language. It is not a Ugandan language.
But you can know how to speak English.
But I also want to tell you, we want leaders who can express themselves. Yes. And I want to tell you, the National Unity Platform has the best educated leaders. You cannot even compare us to NRM. I want to tell you, in this parliament, you're going to see all of us on the floor of parliament debating. Munange police yandibadde tandikira ku President Museveni. Kubanga ffe ate twamusaba ebintu bye buli wetu ne mu kooti we twateekayo okusaba kwaffe gundi bagigoberawo. Temubyogera ku bintu bya mukulu. Okitegeera. So that's a ganga we likoze ki we lituuse. If it is, kunoonyereza. Temunonyereza temujja unange wange munange Nyeko gwe bamanyi nti yasoma atasomye myaka 5 banoonyereza ne batuka n'ogamba P7 tekuli dot ebulako. Mere fact nti maybe over Derrick it's not single R and now I write double R. It does not mean Derrick teyakola ki teyasoma. The mere fact that omuntu
agali ku biwandiiko byemalala senior 4 kuliko manya malala ne senior 6 kuliko manya malala
ebyo si bye biwandiiko bye bali bataddeyo ebyabwe balinde ebyo byagenda okuleeta. Yes, tuleta defense ye. So it does not mean that oli byayogedde bye biki bye bituufu, but we also know there are a number of our colleagues who lost out in the party primaries that are being now used as commandos by the state. I want to mention this. I want to mention this openly, and this message should go to them. those people, the likes of Kidandala, the likes of Mabike, the likes of Mukaku, if people did not give you that opportunity to serve them, if the party and the people did not give you that obligation to lead them because maybe they thought that you are not the rightful candidates to lead in such a struggle, please, you should calm down and respect that fact, you know. You should not go ahead to destroy.
That is what
you should not go ahead. No, you should not go ahead. Let me pass this. They should not go ahead to work with a dictator because they do not get into positions of member of bali banonya positions. Bali banonya positions. Abo we batyo. Because you know, if etubadde tuvaayo buli lunaku ne tugamba abantu bano katogere nabo. Kuno kutwagenda mu kalulu ne kibiina kisigalewo naye we bavaayo ne balaga emitima gyabwe ate naffe abadde bagamba katubasonyiwe tetugenda kutunyula nti Kidandala yali ayogera ne Karuhanga nga amusaba ssente ng'akolagana naye tetugenda kubyogera ebyo katubyesonyiwe basazeewo ne bagamba kati bagala okubeera mu power struggle entuufu eya change we bamala okusalawo ne tugamba katubawe obligation tubawe ebifo nabo batandika okusaavinga nedda tetubasuubiramu ate kuvaayo kutandika kumenya struggle nga boogera ebintu ebimalamu abantu essuubi nga batuula ne bakola bukokasi bwabwe ne bamanya twagala kumenya NUP so that egane kubeerawo emyaka egijja nga tugisiga enziro.
Nga mutandise okukola ebintu ebyabale bennyini.
First of all nkugambye ffe as the national unity platform ffe twayita buli muntu era tukyetaaga buli muntu ne webeekuba mu mutima essaawa zino tujja kujja tubawowe tujja baaniriza we kuba mu mitima ne bagamba fe tuge kituufu omusajja oba yali atuwadde ssente naye amazima tuna abantu betugambe ebintu bino tebagala biwulira abantu nabo ate bongedde kutukyawa bwe kyatwavaayo ate okubalumbira oludda olwabwe era ndooza bakirabye abantu bongedde kubakyawa abantu bongedde kubakyawa babadde bamanyi bibogera bye birungi naye osoma comments nobaba boogera n'ogenda kati n'okola safe mu bantu abantu babalaba they are hypocrites now. Tusubira they would be, you know, they would be right now contributing to the party, contributing to the struggle, because, you know, we are fighting for the vote that people entrusted us with. They would be bandi for being nyobe bagenda okusavingamu, but their concentration babitunyulidde kuffe ababaka abawangula petty exactly. They had, you know, someone wakes up one morning and he's a leader and all he's mentioning is Nyeko Segirinya. Hello, mention the issues of the people. You know, you still have that platform.
Does not mean that you
yes, exactly.
He started to be a leader when he was in his community.
I do not want to refer to him. I want to refer to Honorable Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. That's why he's called the ghetto president. You know, exactly, because he has been serving the ghettos in several ways. We have seen him before advocating to Gambia with Jennifer. You know, he has preached peace. You know, he's a leader even before he was in position of, you know, office.
So, what's your take on MPs abagala okwongerayo ebisanju okuva ku myaka 5 okudda ku myaka 7?
It is very wrong, and that
because
one.
Because they don't have the experience. So emyaka 5 egyo giba mitono nya at least 7 years. Jinesa tuobeena basoke bafuna experience yokulembera abantu.
Munange, it is not about experience like I told you. It's about coming up and making the right decisions at the time. So okwongerayo emyaka okwera emyaka 7 bagezaako okulaba beerwisa batya mu buyinza badireyingisa batya bannayuganda kati bajja kuleeta justification zonna lwaki egiri mitugijjawo lwaki term limit, but these are wrong. You know, there is a reason why our constitution says 5 years.
Derrick, let's talk about you guys and Parliament, because we are having rumors in Istanbul. Mwagiri mulimu abawagira Kadaga when UP. Nabagenda support Kadaga ku gundi. Wa Speaker of Parliament. Ate kino kibakwatako because kati ne opposition tetuganya yinzo kwaswa mu National Unity Platform. Ne opposition elese Ssemuju Ibrahim Nganda. I think Ssemuju's resume can speak for itself. I don't need to even talk about what he can do, and we've seen that he can even be a competent vice president of this country, if not the president. Kati National Unity Platform, what is your stand on the speakership? Ebintu bituufu ebibongesebwa nti no mulimu abawagira Rebecca Kadaga.
Well, as a person, I've learned so much from Ssemuju, and I admire him. I admire his style of leadership, and we appreciate the fact that they have led the struggle to this level that we managed to join. So we appreciate the fact that they stand for their principles. And I want to tell you, as the National Unity Platform, we are yet to make our decision. And we are going for our caucus. We are going for our retreat caucus next week. We'll come up with a position, because we do not speak like Nyeko Derrick, like I've given you like Nyeko Derrick. And I appreciate all these people. I appreciate the fact that someone has been the speaker all this time. I appreciate the fact that she's a lady. You know, I appreciate the fact that at some time she has fought for the independence of the institution. But it does not mean I support her. So as a party, we shall have a position. As Nyeko Derrick is a radical person, and I believe my ideas will be taken in the retreat. And whatever we shall come up with, trust me, it will be the party position. And we shall all support the party position. But as well, I want to tell you, we have been having meetings of the struggle of how we can take on the leadership that was given to us by Ugandans on 14th. The question of the speakership has not been yet raised in our caucuses. So we also have the potential to come up with a speaker.
But why? Why would you come up with they've availed you with
but I've told you, Semuju Nganda came up and we admire him so much. There are so many other people who can as well come up, and then we sit down on table. It is not a matter of like nza so say sibya kusoka nedda. This is a party nayo a fronting candidates sibona. And I want to tell you this. Tuandibade tugamba, okay, ne Kadaga avuddeyo kubanga avuddeyo fenge kibina tetuja kuleta. We are in a multi-party system, you know.
Nyeko, these are the same issues. Before Lilian starts to read out the comments, because it's about Facebook, Nyeko, these are the things that we are talking about. That ABCBA opposition here, Uganda, you have failed to unite. In 2016, later, Besigye aliwo abantu abamu ne babuukirani mama mbabazi. Imagine mama mbabazi was just dined with them for 3 months bayingira ne batandika okumwesiga ne 2021 ne bagamba nange Kyagulanyi Ssentamu era people failed to rally era opposition parties brought their own candidate. Now we've entered the road for Lord speakership. Era muganyo okwegatta opposition ekyo kikyamu era njagala nkukakasa kino nti abakulembeze bonna ababaka ba parliament aba National Unity Platform bagenda kola decision week ejja. Eyo decision siwe ngambye nti wali linda ko ngambye nti wali tugenda tula n'ebirowoozo ebyenjawulo tuwulirize tulabe ntwekonvinsi nga tuveeyo ne support ey'omuntu gwe tulowooza n'aganulamu opposition as a whole. I've not excluded Semuju. No, I've not. Semujje mu discussions zaffe. Era nazo agenda kubeeramu. Naye tetwagala kusalawo nga Nyeko Derrick. Ne, sisalawo nga Nyeko Derrick. Abantu bange bantu macho vola banzirayo nemba consultinga. Era ndi kufuna n'amaloboozi okuva mu bantu. Bangi boogera issues nyingi nnyo. Mu constituency gye nkola ki? Gye nva. Abamu bagamba opposition banaffe tulina okubawagira. Abamu bagamba mulina ofuna candidate. Abamu bagamba ate ffe tebatuwagira naye batukwata tebatwogerako. Abamu kati abantu balina ziri kyenkugambye nti ndi kupikinga nange views ez'abantu zengendo teeka mu retreat gye tugendamu mbagambe nfe abantu baffe munange balina mixed feelings naye mu kye tukkiririzaamu ne gundi ki maybe tutekinga stand eno ekitegeera tudde mu kalulu kuba ffe tukkiriza mu democracy. Chetunaba tuyisizaawo nga ki kyekijja okuba ekyo. Point of information Nyeko, mu nsi Kopa Museveni yalinayo Museveni waliyo group ya Kayira, waliyo group yaba izali different ez'olwo mwami semwogerere bonna baliyo mu nsi nga bonna bategedde. They identified that we are having the same vision. Bonna ne beegatta. Nibajja ne balyoka ba hosting what they deem to be the wrong people. Chetusaba because kati kino nchikusaba nga member of parliament one member or MP one nyanza ayogera nze nkusaba because I'm a fourth estate I'm a journalist.
Yes.
People want unity. If you don't unite you're still playing
and we are preaching unity. You're talking like you're talking like we are not preaching unity or we are not doing unity. No. I've told you Semuju is one of the people I admire and is one of the legislators. I would wish to be even better than him because I've not yet been there, but he's one of the person I look at and I'm like, yes, he has, this guy, he has addressed his issues right. You know, he has performed.
Exactly. He has asserted things to Museveni's face.
Exactly. And I want to tell you he's better than those candidates he's running with. Yes. That one I will tell you openly. And because he believes in what I believe in. Yes. You know, so, but I've told you that. So trust me when I tell you that we shall come up with the right decision. Okay. As because you've given me your thought, I'll base on that thought as well to raise in a retreat we are heading to.
Okay, at 37 minutes past 8 a.m. tugende mu message tunazifuna bulungi. Okay. Kati echo chombade it was just a point.
Era tuwulidde era gemalobozi g'abantu. To respect and yeah, you are our bosses and we are people power and we are people centered.
Yeah. Okay. Let's delve into because we are in the last 30 minutes of the show. Let us first talk about your plans for the people of Makindye East. As I told you, this constituency is no joke. They can even give you 5 minutes and they bounce you out in 5 minutes if you've not really asserted their voices. What should the people of Makindye East expect from Nyeko, Derrick?
Well, first, the people of Makindye East expected Nyeko would be a minister in Bobby Wine's government. So they expected probably this time they will have reliable. Yeah, they expected Nyeko Derrick will be a minister in Honorable Kyagulanyi Ssentamu's government.
It's not
because our victory was robbed and we were still fighting for our victory because most of our people are still in cells and they are fighting for the victory. Those are the Manderas of today.
Through the election petition from court.
Like I've told you, there are countries that have changed power not through an election, through peaceful demonstrations, and
you've seen those ones are not going to work.
And no, it is you that is saying it that way. They can say it that way. They can say it.
We shall crash.
Obote used the same words. I wonder why this person does not learn from, you know, his preceders. You know, the Obote said the same very words. Obote, you know, so
Honorable Kyagulanyi Ssentamu didn't learn from.
No, it is Museveni who didn't learn from Obote. You know, for us we took our lessons good, and it's more, and we respect the fact that Dr. Kizza Besigye has, you know, been there for this struggle, that he has, you know, stood for the common person, and that he has gone through whatever he has gone through to see that democracy is at this level. Yeah, so we respect the fact that, you know, he has done all that.
So what should the people of Makindye East,
like nga bwe mbadde ngamba nti abantu ba Makindye East bali bamanyi Nyeko agenda kubeera minister mu government ya President Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. Kibi nnyo nti obuwanguzi bwaffe bakyabuzanyiramu kubanga abantu baatulonda nga balina essuubi sirya just genda mu parliament kwogera. Abantu baatulonda nga balina essuubi erya Uganda empya, total change of system that the people can benefit in. That's why a new Uganda, that's what the people wanted, and that's what the people still want when we move to the communities. When you're not together. So our manifesto was clear. We had something for the education sector. We had something great for the economy, the arts, you know, the agriculture, you know. We had exactly. And those are the best alternatives we want to look at as the national unity platform. Because we sat down and researched on this. What should work in the health sector? What should Nyeko voice in the next parliament? Nyeko should be consistent on what he believes in. And I want to tell you, the people of Makindye East are going to get the best of their voices heard in parliament. We are going to use that space to represent our people. We are going to do people. We are going to do things for the people, even in the little resources we get. But we want people to look beyond that. We want people, you know, it's not a right, it's not a mandate for a member of parliament to have an ambulance, even when we are going to purchase an ambulance for our people. But it is not his mandate. His mandate is to make sure that the taxes the people pay, they can find medicine in the hospitals. The government should provide ambulances to transport the people. So once you forget that main point why people voted for you, then you will start carrying on the cross of doing everything. But you know, you'll go ahead. It's right for you to come and support the young people that cannot access school because their parents lack money to send them to school. But it is the mandate of government, of which the people have put me there as their voice. I won't be in position to help everybody, but I'll be in position to pass a policy that will affect everybody, even out of my constituency, that Uganda will benefit as a nation. So I do not want to restrict myself as Makindye East, because whatever is at the floor of parliament is for Uganda. So the people of Makindye should expect the best from their member of parliament, but best of all, they should expect a voice. That's the main important thing. They should expect like someone who is going to come, stand at their core values in what they believe in, and the real cause of leadership. This servant leader who will be there for them, this leader who will be at their functions, this leader who will be at the floor of parliament and assert their voice over the rightful policy, the rightful allocation of budgets. And I want to tell you, even when we are few in number, this parliament is going to be something else, and that's when people will prove. And they do not expect. I want to tell you, Honorable Kyagulanyi amused so many of the people of Uganda. So many people were saying he's just a musician, and so many other people. But he has surprised them, and people have trusted him with a bigger position.
Live in studio hours not suulize kuyagamba then the messages are also consumer live
studio line is 0789017145 0789017145 studio line just okwelanga ate oyitako nokuba buterevu wano mwami Sewankambo just yebaza Richard K Mukungu, thanks a lot Honorable Nyeko. Now abasinga ba complaining kucha network naye bamikwano tugezaako nnyo okulaba nti tubaweereza network okuva yakwatibwamu Facebook tennaba kubanga etira naye nga bwe tuli okubanga tubaweereza mu ngeri emu oba endala tutuuse okwetonda naye nga naffe tukola butaweera okulaba nti tubatuusaako aba MPs bamwe be mwalonda naye nga tufuba tukolera ddala mu bugubi bw'amaanyi naye bw'obanga tulabe programu eno bw'obanga ebadde yekwatakwata ojagenda ku YouTube the Alternative Uganda lyerinnya litukozesa birenga munange olaba programu eno okuva wetwatandikidde paka programu gyenagwera naye nga ababaddeko mwebale nnyo bamikwana bataddeyo comments mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala tukyagenda ddala mu maaso n'omwami Nyeko Derrick agambye ye mukalulu teyakozesa ssente ziri awo naye nga naye yateekamu kye yateekamu so akalulu ye yasobola okubeera nga akawangula mu ngeri emu oba
olwo ne comment ya Julius Katerega agambye we are that unstoppable generation go shine Honorable Nyeko Julius Katerega ndoza councillor
ate abadde guild president so ekyo kyekikulaga nti National Unity Platform twansusula bulungi abakulembeze baffe.
Richard K Mukungu, can you please advise Honorable Katongole to be a bit diplomatic to media channels? Can you please advise Honorable Katongole to be a bit diplomatic to some social media, to some media channels like UN, CNN?
Of course, he's talking to Katongole, not Nyeko.
Not overreact on rumors, especially when people are discussing about Senyonyi and Lumongoya. Thanks a lot, Honorable Nyeko. What were to say? How is even unstoppable generation? My MP is live now. Omuyuda yawa Bobby. Then Chidavo, bonna, mwebale kubanga muliku the mighty drive. So Nyeko, Parliament yaweze miaka 10. What is there to say that these are the achievements of the Ugandan Parliament for the last 100 years? This year they marked 100 years in the struggle. Let me call that. Are there some things you can say about Parliament? What are some of the failures Parliament betana tukako?
Well, I want to say they have passed good laws. Some laws and policies are good, but the implementers do not implement, and it's still the same parliament that is supposed to check on the implementers, because it's given all these powers. I want to tell you that to some level we also feel like it has not done its best. But we know where the problem is coming from. The institution is not being respected by the head of government, and that is the president. So probably the parliament has done its role, and the institution is not being respected. by the head of government. Actually, these other institutions respect more the president than all these bodies that, you know, they're supposed to govern the country with. So Parliament has passed the good laws probably, and it has done some mistakes as well, like, you know, the Bank of Uganda, Mr. Mutebire, you know, at that age, this guy cannot come to Parliament, and then you recommend him for more years. You do not even allow cameras to see him, you know, and yet there are so many resourceful young people. It's like just, you know, they can do that. You know, this guy needs to be somewhere at his home, not even at his farm, because he can no longer walk 10 kilometers. He should be somewhere at his home, and, you know, looking at his grandchildren, you know, playing around. You know, I'm not saying you know, you should be advising the young generation. And I want to tell you, those mistakes Parliament has done, and probably we want to do our best. I was not part of the 100 years. I'm going to be part of the next years. Yeah, I'm going to be, so I'll judge. But I've seen members of Parliament who have done their best. You've talked of the Semuju, and as you've talked of, yes, there are so many who have. He's not one of the people I look at, because he's not one of the people I will mention.
Or it's because it's not in the national.
No, it's not because it's not in the national in the platform. I believe it does not. Yeah, I've learned so many things from him, because he really speaks and you feel he's a rightful leader. Probably I don't believe he's on the right side of the people. You can speak, but you may not be on the right side of the people.
He's independent.
I'm not saying he's not independent. You know, it's not someone I look for, you know, personally. You know, it's simusango okubanga nze tankolera ate sande nyumirwa byatesa naye nze ng'omuntu tebinkolera waliwo abankolera bamukasa kivumbe bankolera bankolera nze ng'omuntu oli ayinza okuba akolera abantu be sigambye ate nga mumwenyumirizaamu mweyo byakola naye ndowooza asobola okukola ebisingawo wabeera ku sayidi entuufu y'abantu.
Before we conclude or before we close the show, bubaka ki bw'oyinza okuwa omuvubuka ali eyo?
First of all, ng'abavubuka tulina okwekkiririzaamu. Ate ekimpa essanyu nti ku mulundi guno Honorable Kyagulanyi Ssentamu azukusizza abavubuka bangi. Si mu just mu bya politics. Abavubuka kati bakola n'amaanyi kubanga yavaayo okubalaga nti buli kimu musobola okukyenyigiramu. Ate mulina okukola n'amaanyi okulaba nti mutereeza embeera gye mukola gye mulimu. Era oyo muvubuka asiika capati ojja musanga ng'omulundi guno akeera nnyo asobola okukola wadde situation sinungi. Ono mukyala w'omukatale ojja kumusanga nga akola nnyo kubanga akirabye nti ne ku bakulembeze baabwe bakola nnyo. Tetubadde mu kalulu nga naye tuyita mu kukola nnyo. Tetuyise mu muno batuwadde ssente ez'obwereere tujje tugabira abantu. Nedda, tuyise mu kukola nnyo kubalaga kituufu. Honorable Kyagulanyi atambudde eggwanga lyonna mu kukola nnyo mu buvubi obwa tiyagaasi, mu buvubi obw'okusibwa, mu buvubi obw'okugaanibwa okwebaka obulungi mu hoteeri, naye ng'agamba nina ekirooto ekya Uganda gye ndaba. Kati abavubuka yeyo spirit gye twagala bakabinge on. Waliwo ideas nyingi nnyo ze tulina okutekinga on. Until you move out to make your first step, ojja kirabanga ekiri impossible. Naye when you make your first step, trust me, it is going to be achievable. Yeah, it is going to be achievable. So we call upon the young people to be part of all activities in the society, to be part of activities that bring in money, you know, to question their leaders, to be part of the leadership, or to be part of the leaders that are governing them, because, you know, they have given them their mandate.
And you can be a leader where you are. I think the youths have forgotten that you can be a leader where you are. Start with where you are, because Kyagulanyi started with what he has. You started with what you were, and you know you become. You
are as well a leader in your business. Yes. You have to have that leadership instinct, you know, to wake up, and, you know, I have to go an extra mile. And the young people of this nation want to see a better Uganda, and they want to be part of making a better Uganda. Yes.
Okay. My last question that tunaba kusibula batulaba. Bwe twali ku book launch ya Professor George Wilson Kanyihamba, Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Jacob Oulanyah yagamba nti it was unfair Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu okugamba abaana b'abantu okugenda ku nguudo okustrikinga ate nga ye ababe tebaliiko. What's your take on this?
Well, I want to tell you it's not about abaana bange bali mu myaka emeka tebanaba kutuuka maybe bakyalinawo olumu sinaba kuzaala ngenda kyetwalira ku nze. So you do not judge omuntu kubanga omwana we tanatuuka. There's a minors, he has minors. Well, and we are not calling for young people to those minors to come on street. No, we are telling those people that voted that your vote should be respected. We are telling those people because we know 16 mothers die while giving birth on a daily basis. We lose more than probably 30 children who are being given life on a daily basis. And these people, those lives are the same lives these people are killing by gun. We lose so many people who go to hospitals and they do not find medicine and they end up dying because they do not have 2K to afford to buy a painkiller or probably to afford to buy a dagalia inokolachi. Yes, that same life is the same life here. But we are telling people we can prevent those lives once we stand up. And because we say we are peaceful, we expect the forces or the state to be peaceful because it's given to us by the Constitution. We are not telling people go and get guns. We are telling people, you should stand up. Actually, they are not standing up only because they gave us their vote. They are standing up because they are fed up of going to the hospitals and there's no medicine. They are fed up of seeing institutions that are not working. They are fed up of seeing natural resources being exploited and the country is not benefiting. They are fed up of seeing the budget of the national budget, being sent
600 billion to government, security.
To security and so many
classified
budgets. Those are the reasons why people should come up and join us. They are the reason, these Ugandans want to be in a very comfortable government whereby they feel, it is accountable to them. Those are the reasons why we call upon people to come up. We do not call upon people to come out because we want so much to be MPs. No. We call upon the people to join us in this fight.
Okay. Jimu kubirimo ja mubaka wa parliament mulimu budgeting, legislation and then overseeing. Ku byonna ebyo benjogedde bisatu. Wa osinga okubeera w'amaanyi?
Munange nze byonna ndi w'amaanyi. Nze nagambye nze ndi aggressive. Ndi aggressive wonna we ngenda nina okuba
boyiro.
Kitegeera. Manye bageto yuti wonna wotuteeka tuba twagala tukole best. Ekituvaamu kibe. Kubanga sigenda kulaba overseeing ndabe owali enguzi ngamba ate nze ndi eno mu police oba mu government ero gino emirimu gyonna gijo olaba nga overseeing waliwo sente z'abantu vaayo kola kyolina okukola ki wabeerawo etteeka lyolina okuwagira oba lyolina okulaba nti olina okugaana oba lyolina naawe okuleeta kubanga ogumu naffe tulina okuleeta era kyekiri kyewabuuziza ntitugamba ffe national unity platform tugenda kuba banjawulo nnyo tugenda kuleeta n'amateeka tetugenda kubeera okuwakanya kubanga tetulina ekyaffe kyetwali twagala era aga amateeka ge tugenda okuleeta tomanyi abali eri bayinza okugagula wadde bayita mu bukumpanya abamu okubeera ababaka tukyogera lwatu abamu bali mu parliament eyo sobola okubanga abantu babalonda naye okubanga baba candidates baffe aba national unity platform babasiba
naye mwasobola okutuuka
babalangirira
Honorable Sibula batula
lidako tatanasibula tukyalina eddakiika zaffe nga 3 Honorable njagala osooke njagala I want to interview you 5 years from now on this very same drive or somewhere else and I want to see Honorable nyekwane kati nalabya mwatandise okunyirira kati bwe bagamba eyo gyembeera nti abaka baffe banyiridde olamu akafuna buswazi naye mutandise onyirira kati bwe munaatuuka mu kitabo will you keep that very same spirit you have right now 5 years from now? That will be a question to those ones who are watching us and to myself and to yourself. You don't need to answer it right now. Naye, as we are ending the show, Omanyi, we like to end it on a light note. Twagala soko tubulire. what are some of the things you like to do, like your hobbies? For all the single ladies out there, they're asking, are you single? Byonna twagala osooka obisaminge apo awo tunyonyole.
Well, I like swimming. I do go swimming and it relaxes my mind. I come out refreshed and I believe wemala okuwugamu olumu kubanga sinywa mwenge nina ebintu bingi bye sitakola
tokuba kibaala
once in a while mikwano gyange ogimpita waliwo parties and what I'm a young person like all these other young people naye nyumirwa nnyo okubeera mu bantu nyumirwa nze ekintu ekisinga okunyumira okubeera mu bantu kubanga bwe mbeera mu bantu mbaako gwe nnyamba okuwuliriza ate naye abaako nekyanyamba kyemba mmanyi nyumirwa nnyo ebintu by'abantu era wabeera abantu mba njagala kukola ki oba njagala kubeerawo nyumirwa nnyo okubeera nga nsaba okusaba okubeera mu kusaba binyumira era bintwala ebira tusaba nga bwe tusekamu bwe tuzinamu bwe tutegeera we enjoy being
omukyala gyali
omukyala sinaba kufuna mukyala
bulungi
naye nina gwendi naye mu courtship bagiyita courtship abalala naye sina nga bwe muze singa mwatukidde kukakyali abantu be Makindye East balaba ebirowoozo. Yes, to all the people watching Alternative, we thank you for tuning and staying live. We know you're using your data. It means a lot. We appreciate the fact that you follow your members of parliament, that you want to know whatever takes place in your country. That's the spirit of patriotism we talk about, because people want to know. Others may be watching way different things, but you want to know who are these people we voted in. Yeah, we want to know what's going on around the country, and the Alternative, is giving us the digital show. And we thank the Alternative as well, because this is what we talk about when we say of another generation. There are people who do not believe in social media, and those people, they do not think Facebook should be back on air, They don't think like us. They do not know people are earning on this. They do not know important information is passing on this. So we thank you for providing this platform for people to know they are members of parliament, for people to know what's taking place. Yeah, we thank you as the young people who have decided to be the fourth estate.
Yeah, we are the fourth estate.
Yeah, and we thank all our people who voted us and entrusted us with this position of leadership. And we want to tell you we are going to do our best. We are going to make sure Uganda shines again. We are going to make sure we change the leadership of this nation.
All right, that is a matter of time. We shall make sure we are here and we're not going anywhere. The good thing, we still have the benefit of age, so we shall keep you accountable. That is what journalists do. We hold you accountable to the words you speak, Nyeko. You are speaking these things right now, and many people have been in your shoes before. They've come vibrant, charismatic. And
but we did not break at youth council positions. We did not break at councillor levels. People have trusted us because we mean our words. We talk, we walk the talk.
Nyeko, thank you so much for being at the Mighty Drive today. We hope to see you again, to have you again anytime. And next time, I think we'll have you when you are duly elected. You're already duly elected, but sworn in as a member of parliament for Makindye East constituency. Thank you for joining the Mighty Drive today. I was working with Luwedde Lilian, Princess Omumbejja. And we had Nyeko Derrick on set. He's the member of parliament for Makindye East constituency elect after beating very gallant individuals. Elijah Singer from NRM. I think there was Ibrahim Kasozi. There was Mike Mawike. Very, very big guns. Who have been
I'm a big gun as well. It's only that I'm a young person. I'm the bigger gun,
All right, thank you so much, Nyeko Derrick. And producer Afe is none other than the awesome Mokose Arnold Anthony. On set, kukamera tuwe Elizabeth Musitwa, then driver of Yenze Mwitira Salongo, Omwami Jeremiah Mochibi. Thank you so much, guys, for making the Mighty Drive what it is today. A special shout out to all the people who watch the Mighty Drive, to our executive director, Mr. Norman Tumuhimbise, then to very, very important guys, starting from Ezra Dongo, who watches us really every day, and everybody who has taken up the mantle. Tumusime Ato, thank you so much. Live from Mbarara and Kakuru. These guys look alike. They are so twins, and they're actually twins because they really look alike. They're like a clone of the other. But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for watching the Mighty Drive. Remember, this show, you can get it on YouTube in just 15 minutes. Arnold will have already thrown it there for you guys to watch. And yeah, send in your feedback. We want to know where we can change and how we can better the Mighty Drive. And from the entire Alternative Uganda Facebook page and the Twitter and everything, and the whole team, this is the best show that you can find, and we're soon coming to where you are. Today we were live from Bunga Kauku, the official residence of Mr. Nyeko Derrick. Tomorrow we might be where you are. From the entire Mighty Drive team, my name is Edgar, Mathew, Karuhanga. Good morning and God bless Uganda.
Alternative Dig Talk. Real issues, real talk.
You have got to get up pretty early to go do something. We are the Alternative Dig Talk. With our mobile studios, we are redefining TV presentation just as technology is setting the pace. We are blending our approach with fresh, perspectively designed breakfast show, The Mighty Drive, informative and entertainment show, exclusive and live interviews.
President Museveni wadde juzi namulaba apima akawunga kilo 2 tasobola kalya nini bwaba alya kilo 5 oyannema okuliisa eggwanga ne bwe limundekera.
Njagala kwebaza the Alternative Dig Talk etuwadde kano ka Mighty Drive era n'abatuwuliriza bonna abali ku mikutu njagala basaba mugendo mu maaso n'okuwuliriza.
All given to you just a click away on your phone, tablet, laptop, and smart TVs. As we are streaming live on our social media platforms, on the road and on the go. We are the Alternative Dig Talk.
Alternative Dig Talk. Real issues, real talk.